Hello, I'm Eric.
And I'm Melissa.
And today we're doing our February 2016 pickup video.
Yes.
Yeah.
And February was a short month, right?
Shorter,
so
yeah.
We got less stuff, right?
Ish, yeah, sort of. Well, I don't know. I think maybe in terms of how much we spent, because the bulk of the stuff we got for
super duper cheap.
Super duper cheap, which we'll talk about.
All right, I'll give that to you.
But before we do that, let's do the amiibo.
All right.
Which we always do first.
Yes. Amiibos in the pickups, manuals in the...
Yeah. If I had manuals, we'd do those first.
Okay.
Just because they cover everything up.
Yes. Okay, so I got Kicks. So this was the one I was missing in the second installment of the Animal Crossing Amiibos.
Yeah.
This was actually a Valentine's gift for my Valentine.
Yeah. Huh. What day was Valentine's Day? Was it February? Was it Saturday?
I don't know what day.
No,
it was Sunday.
I think I went out thrifting the day before or something.
Yeah.
Thrift game shopping. And they happen to have this, so I grabbed it.
Yeah, so I grabbed that because I hadn't seen it. So
that's the last of the 4. Is it 4?
I think so.
You needed just Kicks, so they had it, so I grabbed it. All right, and then let's do. Let me get this out of the way.
Okay.
I don't remember when we bought this, but
it was just it was towards the end.
It was towards the end, but what happens is every now and then, Buried on Mars does BM Radio.
Yes.
And I like to watch on Twitch, and I like to watch that on the Xbox One. And of course, I like to participate in the chat. And typing on the virtual keyboard is a real pain. So I bought the chat pad so I could be real verbose and chatty in the Twitch chats. So that's what this is for.
Not for gameplay.
No.
For radio.
And maybe entering codes.
Yeah.
But no, this is for when we're on Twitch. So we grabbed that. It works great. It required... The controllers on the Xbox One now have firmware updates. It's not just the system anymore. The controllers themselves and this accessory both needed a firmware update.
And how long did that take?
It took minutes, several minutes. So that was, but it works fine. So so we've got that for the next time we're on Twitch.
So BM radio, you know.
Yeah.
Let's listen. Come on, maybe this weekend.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're ready to go for that. All right. So at the beginning of the month, I got a $10 box of 59 games at a pawn shop, and that was So I've taken the whole month to clean them and organize them and go through them. So I'm finally done. I finally decided which ones I was going to keep. Now, the rules for keeping them are complicated. But it basically comes down to, was it complete? Was it in good shape? And did I not already have it? Was it not a duplicate? And then, since so many of them were sports games, I decided I was also only going to keep stuff that was... And then was it sealed? If it was sealed, which there were a few of, I'll keep it. And if it's a sports game, I only kept football, golf, and hockey.
Okay.
And then I cut it down even more and only kept the EA games for the PS3 and the 2K games for the Xbox 360, except for one exception. Okay. So anyway, let me go through them real quick. So that's why...
maybe we should just go through.
That's why I have kept Disney's Sing It. Oh, and another one was if it required an accessory to play, I had to have the accessory.
Oh, okay.
So I got rid of things like U-Draw and Tony Hawk Shred, which required accessories I don't have. And then some of the Rock Band and Guitar Hero games for the PS3, because I don't have those for the PS3. But I do have a USB mic for the 360, so I grabbed Disney Sing It and Lips. You guys are going to see a theme in the kind of games that were in this box. All right, and then...
I think I already mentioned what the theme was.
No. No, okay. All right. Then this one I'm actually kind of interested in because it's a 2K game. It is 2K Sports All-Pro Football. And unfortunately the spine is a little sun-faded, which I didn't notice at first, but I'm still going to hang on to that. And then one that I'm much more interested in, that's 2K Sports NHL 2K7. Okay. So also the spine is faded. So this is a bummer because these are two sports games I would have liked to have kept. And then that was it for the 360. And then for the Wii, it had two good games. Unfortunately, they are they're loose. They came in a case, but they don't have any.
You're still keeping them.
I'm keeping the games because they're good, and that is Gem Smashers.
Exceptions there, buddy.
Well, okay, fine. These are like the only 2 good games in the entire set. And Pinball Hall of Fame, the Williams collection for the Wii. So keeping those.
Okay.
And then finally this one, my Word Coach, because it was complete also for the Wii, and I don't have it, and it doesn't require an accessory. So. All right, and then the PS3 games. I got a big stack of PS3 games I kept. Def Jam Rap Star because it's sealed. 2K Sports NBA 2K8 because it's sealed. This is an exception to an exception because it's a 2K game for the PS3. And NCAA Football 12 also sealed. This one might be kind of. This is sealed. It's got a shiny label. No, and it's got an EA Experience sticker on it. So this is like I think an employee discount. Huh. And then there were a stack of Maddens, which maybe I'll start collecting for the PS3. There's Madden 8, Madden 9, Madden 10, and Madden 11. All right, then finally the last 2, I guess in alphabetical order here, it's NHL 09, the EA Sports hockey game. Again, hockey. And Tiger Woods PGA Tour 08. So I believe I kept 16 games. I don't know what the exact count is here.
Okay.
Hopefully it's 16. But anyway, I think I kept about 16 games. And since the whole bundle cost me $10, that translates to 63 cents a game. And then I'm expecting to make a bunch. I'm giving your brother like 13 of them. And then I'm expecting to either keep cases or trade off the rest.
All right.
So for 63 cents a game, these cleaned up pretty well.
All right.
All right, and then I think on the day of the thrift shopping, when I ended up getting kicks, I went out, didn't find anything at any thrift or pawn shops or anything like that, but I did go to 2 game stores. The second one I went to happened to just have this sitting there, and it's F355 Challenge. Passion Rosa or something. Okay. It's a Ferrari racing game. I think this was one that they had in the arcade. It had like 3 monitors. I've kind of had my eye on this game for a long time, ever since it came out, and they happened to have it, so I grabbed it. It was cheap. It was under $5. But then I went to a game store that I have some game credit at, and looked around. I looked at everything they've got, and I finally settled on. I couldn't believe they had it there. Not that it's rare or anything, just that it's maybe obscure, and that's the Ultimate Shooting Collection for the Wii. This has got 3 bullet hell shooters, Chaos Field, Radio Allergy, and Chorus. I think they're not supposed to be great shooters, but pretty much I just used store credit on this, so I got it for nothing. But I had been looking out for it because somebody had mentioned it recently on YouTube. So recently added to my list, yeah. And I recently added it to my list, and it was there, so I grabbed it.
Okay.
And then finally, wrapping up February,
these are our new purchases.
A bunch of new purchases, just based on price drops and some other things. So I grabbed them. Okay. Let's talk about this one first. Actually, this wasn't a price drop. This was a new release in that month. I pre-ordered it. I actually pre-ordered it back in December, and about once a week I contemplated canceling it. And
because of the whole Yoshi? Or because you just didn't want it?
Yeah, because of that, because I already have Mega Man collections, because it was a little bit expensive, because it came with the amiibo, and I don't really care about the amiibo.
I know, but he's gold.
And I think ultimately what happened was the week that it shipped, I missed my aliasing of how frequently I thought of it, and it shipped before I thought to cancel it. But anyway, I'll keep it. I'll keep it.
Okay.
So anyway, Mega Man Legacy Collection for the 3DS. I think it's cool to have it portable, and what the heck, there's a gold amiibo in there. But these were just regular price drops or whatever, so I just grabbed them kind of one at a time. Okay. And they've since arrived. So.
The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes.
For the 3DS. So I've decided that I've regretted not buying Zelda games at retail. Minish Cap.
Yeah.
Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons. So from now on, I'm just going to buy Zelda games. I don't really have a lot of interest in this because it's a multiplayer game, I think predominantly. But I'm not letting Zelda games go anymore, so I grabbed it.
Yeah, because then you end up wanting them, and then we go to Expos, and they've got them for more than retail.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
More than original retail, I should say.
So I grabbed it. It was cheap, and with the Gamers Club Unlocked, it was even cheaper.
Okay, and then you got Borderlands, the Handsome Collection.
Yeah. I got this for the pre-sequel. I have Borderlands 2 for the 360, but I figured I grabbed the whole thing for the Xbox One.
Okay.
Can't play it, but
okay.
That's all right. I haven't played Borderlands 1 yet either.
All right.
And then, speaking of Zelda games...
Yes. Hyrule Warriors.
This has been out for a while, but I've found that Wii U, especially first-party Wii U games, or Zelda games, they don't always go down in price. So when this went on sale, and again I got it at Best Buy, so it was another 20% off, the price became pretty reasonable. Again, I mostly bought it because I don't want this one to go away before I get a chance to grab it new.
Alright, and then finally, oh yeah, I remember this one. Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor. Game of the Year edition.
Yep, been looking for this one probably since before I got my PS4. And then the Game of the Year edition came out, so then I was waiting for that. And then the price went and I can't play PS4 games, so I was waiting for the price to go down, and it did, so I grabbed it.
Alright.
So there's been a few price drops or good sales recently, so I've been grabbing a few just sort of as they've gone down. I think these two, except for Hyrule Warriors, they were all around the $20 mark or under. So anyway, so that's it for the new. Got some used at game shops, and got some brand new stuff. But it was a pretty good month.
I guess we didn't get that much.
No.
I mean, like if you don't really count this.
Well, this was all $10.
Why you count this? Then you know it's only this here.
There's some good stuff. This Word Coach might be fun, and Pinball Hall of Fame.
And
so I've been looking out for.
You were digging, singing, and lips. So
no, I would. It turns out that you have to have the microphone connected, and since it was buried, I didn't. I plugged it in long enough to see that it needed the microphone and turned it on. Yeah, all right. You weren't even there, so no, I wasn't. And maybe the girls are like it. They're always dancing.
Yeah, I would think they might like that.
So anyway.
Especially if it's Disney.
So we're saving up. It's not in March, but it's right at the beginning of April, and that is the College Gamers for Kids Expo, which is going to happen right at the beginning of April. So I'm trying to save up some money for that.
Okay.
And so March should be. I don't know what March will be like.
We'll see.
I've already gotten quite a few things have come out in the early week of March. So we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, but that is it for February 2016.
All right. If you enjoyed the video, like us and subscribe.